I'm going to be talking to you about the Live Better You program, which is a program that allows Walmart associates to go back to school with no cost.
Love the mission of our community colleges, love the students that attend our community colleges, love the people who work at them, and have no reverence for the system. Turns out we built that system in the 50s for young white men returning from war predominantly, and it doesn't work for today's heterogeneous, diverse, all ages population who mostly already have a job and are coming to the college for reskilling and upskilling and not for a coming of age experience. The 4 and 40 is dead, 4 years of college, 40 years of work. The labor data tells us that the new model is going to be the every 4. The half-life of a skill is now 4.5 years in America. And that means we're all going to need to be reskilling or upskilling about every 4 to 5 years. If the goal, and it's in our mission statement, is economic opportunity for all workers, education's a necessary but not wholly sufficient means. And so we're spending a lot of our time thinking about how do you infuse career across the entire life cycle. We needed to be a payments company, and that's probably the least obvious piece about Guild. Old school tuition reimbursement says you front $5,000 and your employer commits to reimburse you for $5,000 at the end of the year. What we learned was, 1, most people won't use it. 2, the people who do use it make incredibly complicated life choices. And then the outcomes were really devastating. And so it became really clear we needed to build a full-blown payment system that no one had ever built, connecting employers and universities. The employees who learn through any of our programs are 7.5x more likely to be promoted on the job, 7.5x more likely to be promoted within their company than the employees who don't. We have a company who's found that within their Black talent who are using the program are being promoted at nearly double the rate as Black talent who aren't using the program. What we've found in building a much more robust data set than what is publicly available is that for about half the schools in the US and more than half the programs, the return on education for the student is negative. It was not worth their time to ever sit in that classroom. They spent more money and more opportunity cost than they gained because they weren't learning the right skills that gave them the economic mobility they wanted. Employers were the right way to help the right schools, the right innovative providers meet the 88 million Americans who need to go back to school.